As North America approaches another round of trade agreement renewal talks, is Canada preparing to walk away from its biggest trade partner? In policy circles, would Canada ever consider walking away? And if so, what role would Mark Carney, former Bank of Canada governor and one of the country's most influential economic voices, play in shaping that decision? Recent tensions between Washington and Ottawa have revived old debates about tariffs, energy access, and financial regulation. Public statements from U.S. officials have hinted at the possibility of a Mexico-only trade framework if negotiations stall. While no formal proposal has been made, the idea has gained traction among some American trade strategists who argue that Mexico's manufacturing base and labor advantages make it a more flexible partner. Carney, known for his cautious but firm stance on economic sovereignty, has emphasized the importance of stable rules-based trade. Analysts speculate that he could become a key figure in shaping Canada's negotiating posture, especially if the talks begin to tilt toward unilateral demands. A Mexico-only agreement would carry significant consequences. For Canada's energy sector, the stakes are enormous. Cross-border pipelines, electricity grids, and LNG export routes rely on predictable trade terms. A breakdown in negotiations could introduce new regulatory barriers, raising costs for producers and complicating long-term investment planning. The banking sector faces similar risks. Canadian banks operate deeply within U.S. markets, and any disruption to financial services provisions could affect everything from cross-border lending to capital flows. Some analysts warn that a failed renewal could force banks to restructure U.S. operations or absorb higher compliance costs. Speculation is growing that Canada may adopt a more assertive stance than in past negotiations. Walking away remains unlikely, but not unthinkable. If the U.S. signals it is willing to proceed with Mexico alone, Canada could leverage its energy exports, financial stability, and integrated supply chains to push for more balanced terms. In this high-stakes environment, the question isn't just whether Canada will stay at the table, but how far it's willing to go to defend its economic interests.